Hi guys, so as you know, I've been collecting our footage of PUBG battlegrounds over the last couple of weeks. I thought I'd put in a little video. I'm not going to include my solo win in this, but I have got mine and Paul's duo coming up. There is no voice for this, it is just purely the gameplay sounds, etc. So I will be doing some commentary over the top, I guess, just to emphasize what's going on. But yeah, enjoy. I should probably also point out that it's going to be my perspective all the time. So, kind of my best plays, I guess. Actually, no, it really is. It's a collection of my best plays and moments, isn't it? Anyway, you guys are in it. This is me and Darren getting the Groza from the crate in first-person duo. Pretty awesome game we had. Some guys decided to sneak up on us. Not a good idea for them. Darren distracts them with constant fire from the side as I sneak around the back. And I decide, you know what, I've just got the Groza. I should probably see what it's like. I have no idea what I'm doing here with the menus. I think I'm panicking a little bit, as I normally do in this game, but there we go. Groza's out. It's time to start using it. Darren again distracts him from the right in a second, as this guy's just seeing me behind the tree, so he's going to start firing at me. There we go. Darren distracts. There we go. And my god, is the Groza a friggin' awesome weapon. I highly recommend trying to get that. Me and Darren again in a first-person duo. I can't remember if this is not the same game as we just saw. This is a completely different one. We are doing a little bit of a defensive in this building, but some guys decide they want it instead. Shots fired through the window, and then they decide to approach with smoke primarily. Oh no, that was a stun, but then smoke on the stairs. One guy goes down because he's stupid enough to run up. The other guy's on the stairs as well, so I try and take him out, but no luck. And at this point, his mate is crawling back downstairs for help. So, I've had enough of this. It's time to sneak around the back of them. With a nice little super jump over the top. Get the AKM out, 'cause it's on auto. And he's down. And luckily for me, or annoyingly for us, he was actually just about to drop a smoke grenade. So it just suddenly goes off right over all their kit. And you can't see jack shit down the bottom. It's really kind of annoying. I include this one because I thought it was highly amusing that someone was hiding in the bathroom whilst I had a shotgun and was able to blow the door down. I have no idea. He decides to open the door for me, which is quite nice of him, but I have no idea what he was doing. And this is just me again in a solo. Some guy starts firing at my buggy, which is not very nice of him, really, to be honest. So I decide to pack it up and just scout him out. There's 36 alive, so I know I'm probably quite safe. There's not too many people going to be about around me. They're going to be quite spread. And eventually, I see him running across the open field like an absolute lemon. So I decide to sneak up behind him. Because I've noticed that quite a lot of people in this game do not use ult to look around. So you can pretty much run behind people and they will not know you're there, especially when it's peeing it down. So it's just gone behind that big rock in front of me. There is a car bobbing about somewhere, so I've just gone prone for a little bit, and just in case he does start using ult to look around, I thought I'd just hide behind this bush. Now luckily, the car is about to bez past in front of us, which I'm thinking draws his attention to that car. And he's going to look at the car and probably try and see where it's stopping, etc. So I decide to get a little bit closer. A little bit of a crawl, a little bit of a wiggle. And at this point, I'm thinking I really want to get close to this guy and just kind of humiliate him a little bit. Because I've tracked him down for a little bit and I just want to get the full potential of this. And, oh, that is going to hurt until the next round. Definitely painful. Alright, so on to a more recent one that we played just last night at the time of recording this. So this is me, Darren, Matt and Steve doing a little 4-player. This is not first person, it's third person if you remember. And yeah, we're just kind of like boating around the side here. This isn't the highlight, don't worry, that there is more than just this, which we're going to flick to in a second. And there we go, some editing. We're on the hill now. We're all next to the power plant, and that's the guy that's shooting at Matt. Matt dies here. Yeah, he's going to die in a second. Oh well. Never mind, eh? Oh, and then I take a shot from just inside the compound, and there is quite a few of them in there. There is 3 or 4 in there. I think it's the buddy of the guy that kills Matt, to be quite honest. So I'll take a couple of shots with the SMG. Darren and Steve, I can't quite see the names here, are pushing up on the right-hand side. Oh yeah, they will be, won't they? Because Matt is dead on the floor. As you can see, the skull and crossbones on the left-hand side of the screen. Darren and Steve push up to the right-hand side. This is drawing all of the attention over to them and completely away from me. And I'm pretty sure at this point, all of the people inside that little compound factory area think that I am one of the two that are pushing up, Darren and Steve. So they just completely forget about me. Absolutely 100% forget about me. They're just all running towards you two. So I'm thinking here, you guys are going to get fucking pulverized in a second. So it's up to me to push up, basically. I can't just stay here behind the tree and protect myself. I'm going to do the team thing. So it's time to move in. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Why am I doing a theme tune? Dun, 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 dun. And there's a guy right there. Absolutely oblivious to me. He's down. Now, a funny bit thing happens in a minute, because you'll see. There's two other guys here. I take a couple of shots at him. He still doesn't realise I'm shooting him from behind. This guy's snaking about. I thought he was going to go down a bit quicker than that, so I just keep shooting. And his mate goes to try and help him up. What's he doing? Hey, what's he doing? Why is he trying to help him up while I'm stood there with the SMG? So it was kind of, yeah. And that was fun because we got a lot of shit out of those two guys, as 3 guys even, as well. Now, we don't win too many times, do we, guys? But we are fairly capable as a squad. And this is one of the moments last night where we ran in with just pistols. Matt goes down straight away, but I take Matt's guy down. And we kind of got out of it all right. Now, there's 2 other people left. I think Steve's also down at this point as well. He's bleeding out, or is it just Matt? It's just Matt at this point. But there are 2 other people left. One's got some form of assault rifle. There he comes now. I hit him twice, I think, there. Then he comes around. Darren, 3 times. Darren hits him loads. But he takes Darren down. I think it's an SMG. And then I finish him off with a little pop to the head. Go to get Darren up, but then I can hear the other guy padding up with his shotgun. Here he comes. You can hear him now. So, move away, get a little bit of cover, and here we go. Whew. Fairly lucky. Good job, he was a fairly poor shot with that shotgun. And he had no armor on either, compared to his friends. And here comes Steve, just crawling along. Help me. Save me. You're just going to have to save me. Ah. So me and Steve also got a little bit of a first-person duo in last night as well. This is fortunately where Steve dies. With 17 left. He gets one guy down the stairs very nicely. There he is. Dead. Fully dead. But his teammate's pretty pissed at this point. So he comes after Steve with Butter of Vengeance. And I have no idea where this guy is. Turns out he was at the other door. But he tries to come up the stairs now. And is met with furious revenge. And now he's dead. But also so is Steve, which is a shame. Because there are not only 12 left. And we've got a real chance here of pushing into the last circle. Because we're already very much on the edge of it. In fact, I'm actually in at this point. So I met up and try and head out this door. Unfortunately, people heard the gunshots. People know I'm in this building. And one other guy wants to try and take his chances at me. So I'm saluting the guy at the bottom of the stairs. And I hear him. Here he comes. Straight through the door. He's down. But there is his buddy about somewhere because he's not dead. Depends whether his buddy wants to try and come get me or whether he wants to help his mate up. So let's throw a frag out there. Just for good measure. It's going to not get any of them. And wait for him to come in. He's throwing some frags and stuff at me. This place is going to get torn up. A little bit of a stun. I think this one's a frag. Go. And now they come. Unfortunately, he should have got his mate up. Really should have got his mate up. But now I use the adrenaline syringe because I think it's going to give me full health, which it does not. Just give me full meds, which is really annoying. I'm sure I've seen this give full health before, but it doesn't do that. So that's pretty damn annoying. So I have to med up as well and push to the final circle. Okay, so this is the final bit. There are 2 other guys left. I know exactly where they are. They've been firing at each other in this house. I sound a little bit Irish though, didn't I? Firing or whatever. Anyway, they're firing at each other in this house. I know where they are. They don't know where I am at all. They haven't got a clue. So I'm just like kind of chilled out here, knowing that I know where they are, and they're starting to move. They're starting to move out in front of me here. They're going to run past that fencing in a little bit. I'm just taking a chill, just keeping it calm, but it is coming up in a second. So, switching a few things out here. I know I think I need the red dots. It's going to be close quarters. I've got the Scar on auto, and here comes one guy. Now, don't take a shot there because I don't know where the other bloody guy is, but he's been followed. And I came second. And it's just like, fuck. So here it is. The duo win with Paul. The last video, the last sequence I'm going to show you. And it is literally my favourite game of all time still. Just because we were really well coordinated as a duo. And obviously we managed to get that win in the end. So we landed pretty close to ruins, but there wasn't much there. So we moved into ruins to loot up, and we meet another duo. I can see one in the distance there. There's another guy coming around the back of me. So I hit him twice with a shotgun, but he's still alive, still down. But I decided to reload, which is a really bad idea. His teammate comes around, hits me twice with something. I think it's just a pistol, and takes... Oh, it's a shotgun, and takes me down. Then he does some weird reloading thing, and gets murdered by the spider. Headshot to the face. Or to the head, because it's a headshot. He's down. And that is not the first headshot. Or, sorry, not the first. It is the first headshot you're going to see. It's not the only headshot you're going to see from Paul. And not much happens up until this point here, where we're kind of bunkered down, hiding out in the woods, near the last circle, actually. And we hear the Dacia driving straight towards us. Now, it's just about to come over the brow of that hill. There it is. Now, I was going to take a couple of shots here. But it turns out he was picking up a buddy. And now there's two of them. So I got a little bit of a dilemma, but luckily they make the decision for us. One is moving directly towards Paul in a second. There he goes on the right-hand side. So that is Paul's target. Mine is now on the left, quite nicely separated out. So I take a few shots, knock my guy down. Unfortunately, that guy takes Paul out. So I'm going to have to rescue him with some little shots around him to kind of scare the guy first, and then I got the kill. So then I go and help Paul up, and it's time to press to near the final end of the circle. So it's a bit down the hill towards the coast. There's a couple of guys running in down this hill. I stupidly try and take some shots, which I miss by quite a bit. Don't think I even hit him at all. And he goes behind the rock. Paul is just hunkered down to the left of me, taking some shots at the people in the houses. I think even that was Paul shooting at him there in the back. And I decide to push up on this guy, which is fairly stupid because there's a lot of open ground between me and him. But I go, oh, there's a tree there. So I do a little bit of wiggle to the side just to get into the circle as this thing comes in. Another guy running down the hill. Yeah, I don't know what I was doing there. Just exposing myself, really. But I decided to run up to the tree and take one of these guys out. I think one of them already died, so I run up to the tree. I know he's behind the rock just in front of me there as well. But he sees me, and he starts firing at me. So I go to Paul. Paul, can you take this guy out behind the rock, please? And Paul's like, which rock? And I'm like, this one over here. And he's like, oh, okay. Boom. Takes him out. No questions asked. I can't even see Paul at this point. He's so far away. He's like all the way down there. But he takes him out for me, and I have no worries. So I push down the hill. And that tree right now in front of me, there is a guy near there, and I can hear him firing. So I run towards that. I let Paul do his own thing at this point. Paul is just milling about behind a rock somewhere, doing his own thing, taking a view of the houses that are just to our right of us. So I go up to this guy, sneaking through the grass. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. And there he is. I can't get shot prone. It's a bit too difficult with the grass and everything in the way, so I'm going to have to jump up. I'm pretty sure that house is distracted over there because there is another duo about somewhere, and I think they're both round in and around that house. So I can jump up here if I want to, but I take a prone shot. And actually getting prone as well. I thought I was going to jump up there. Never mind. 5 kills. And that guy is down. I'm not going to go loot him because it's a bit too open running down over there. I want to keep the cover between me and that house. Paul says there's a couple of guys in that window, and he's wanting to get a headshot or at least kill one of the guys in the window at this point. And he's just biding his time. So we both run down the hill now. We've got to get in the circle. Shots coming in. Hits the pan. Oh, nicely off the pan. So if anyone asks you why you put a pan on, that is the reason. You can see the bullet mark on the pan at this point as well. It's pretty cool. So I take cover at this rock. Paul is just behind me in a little divot. And at this point, there is still a couple of people left. There is us two, one guy, and a full duo. And I'm pretty sure that guy is about to die in a second. There we go. Paul takes out some guy with a headshot again through the window, I believe that was. Pretty nice little shot. So he's got my back here. He's got me covered. Now I'm pressed up nice and forward. He's watching this house. I'm watching him just in case some guys come around the back. But I'm pretty sure they're in the house at this point. Just having a little quick check. So, time to focus on the house. So swing back round. Come on, swing back round. It's clear. Go on, do it. Yep, there we go. Thank you. And here they come. Just running towards us. I switch to the Scar. Paul takes one out. And I take the other guy out. So I hope you enjoyed our highlights, guys. I will keep recording and keep making little videos like this. Probably a bit shorter next time, just like this small snippets. But here is me stuck in a rock with TJ. Just so TJ doesn't feel left out. So we decided to try and frag me out. Which, as you can see, is not really going to plan. But I'm literally stuck in this rock. I can't move anywhere. And I don't know why I'm throwing overarm into the floor, but, you know, I'm just not dedicated to trying to blow myself up, I think, at this point. So TJ does it for me. Doesn't even hurt me. I'm literally stuck in a rock. I don't understand how this happens. Game's still buggy, I guess. It's still in beta, isn't it? Here's another one. Hey, friendly fire, but I'm still stuck in the goddamn rock. I'll see you later, guys.